Take out our family, man. We back with another video. Appreciate y'all stopping by for us. Shit, this is an update on the LA situation that's going on with the ICE raids directed by Donald Trump and the deployment of the National Guard in some of these
Marines, all that.
yeah, and the Marines in some of these areas all across the country and shit like that. It's starting to spread all across to New York, Denver, San Antonio, all types of different major cities.
It's getting real.
Yeah, it's definitely getting real. And shit, my boy Trump done had a military parade here recently. But this is your host with the most, Deuce Dennis, Dickhead Dennis, it's whatever you want to call me. I'm here accompanied by my co-host.
Evil Eye Eli.
Where the shades at, nigga? You supposed to be on bullshit
at,
today,
bro?
man. You tripping?
Where they at, man? I gotta get them. I don't know where they at.
Yeah,
They somewhere there.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man, you know, we just witnessed, what was it, a press conference that was going on?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it was a press conference that was going on, and I guess this was a senator. Hold on, let me get in here to this article.
Yeah, bro. I saw something like that.
Because we got an article here. This is CNN pretty much updating us every hour on the hour, but I went to one of the most prevalent stories, at least, within this one entire saga that we're tracking here.
Yeah.
But this is going to pretty much give us the whole entire story with the senator being removed from, I guess it was an FBI conference that was going on.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any knowledge of this situation?
I didn't know exactly what it was, but I did see him getting pushed out of there.
Okay.
But I didn't know. I knew it was like a news conference or something.
Yep. And the senator of Los Angeles, he was escorted out immediately.
Yeah, they pushed him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I saw. That's crazy.
So this is a response from the FBI right here. FBI Deputy Director Dan Bogganino defended the actions of FBI law enforcement officers who forcefully removed Democratic Senator Alex Padilla from news conference at a federal building in Los Angeles this afternoon. Our FBI personnel acted completely appropriately while assisting Secret Service, and we are grateful for their professionalism and service. It's funny that niggas are making statements on Twitter.
Yeah, bro.
Just to update niggas, man.
That's what they do, bro.
That's different.
Trump do it all the time.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think he owns some other app, too, that a lot of niggas be watching nowadays as well. But I think it's more so something geared to, like, right-wing people. That's more on the, like, freedom of speech wave. I forget what it's called. But it's some new shit that they promoting right now. But
Blue Sky.
that's what it is?
I don't know.
Shit.
Maybe.
I wouldn't know. Padilla, he spoke out during Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem's initial remarks to reporters and attempted to shout questions at the secretary. He was pushed out of the room and later handcuffed by uninformed FBI police officers who provide security for Bureau facilities.
I'm trying to see where we at.
We right here.
Oh, shit, okay.
I ain't got my glasses off, so like all this shit blurry as fuck to me right now. Bogino said Padilla was not wearing a security pin and was physically resisted law enforcement when confronted. The senator is not currently being detained, his office said in a statement, and no charges are currently planned against him. Two law enforcement sources familiar with the incident tell CNN. Breaking down the law enforcement response, according to CNN correspondents, a former FBI agent, Josh Campbell, Padilla, identifying himself as a senator, wouldn't typically grant him special treatment to interrupt the news conference. The nigga said, we don't give a fuck who the fuck you are, nigga. Better get your ass in line so you can ask some questions.
That's crazy.
Fuck around with you.
So is it? Damn. I ain't gonna lie, it's wild out there.
Yeah,
yo.
this shit is getting real, man.
It's wild out there. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's almost like I mean, this damn near like some fucking. Well, I can't say that, but to a much lower extent, like Holocaust.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. What? The Holocaust.
Much lower extent, bro.
This nigga got me.
Much lower extent, bro. Holocaust, bro.
That's crazy. I don't know about that, man.
Much lower.
What you mean by that? I wanna
Like
get
not
like
to
what
the
you mean by
extent
that?
of like killing people and stuff like that. I'm just saying as far as like targeting a specific group.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And just like, you know what I mean, get them the fuck up out of here.
I mean, he just sent the niggas home.
No, I agree. I know
Yeah,
that. I'm
yeah.
just saying like that's you feel me.
I don't know, man.
You know what I mean. I'm not calling it the fucking Holocaust. I'm not calling it the fucking Holocaust. I'm not calling this shit the fucking Holocaust. I'm saying like
it was just the comparison just completely caught me off guard.
I'm saying like as far as like you feel me, like like we getting them motherfuckers up out of here.
Okay.
Like, basically,
I mean,
just you know what I mean.
usual suspects.
Yeah.
No disrespect to y'all, but
Yeah,
niggas. Like,
yeah.
I fuck with some of y'all, you know? Some of y'all
It's
be
true.
cool.
It's true. It's true though. It's very true.
The Holocaust is crazy.
And why they grabbing them like that, bro?
That shit funny, man.
They get him the fuck up out of there. I ain't mean the fucking Holocaust, y'all. God damn, bro. I couldn't think of nothing else to really compare that shit to.
I respect you. I respect you.
Yeah,
Man.
I ain't trying to offend nobody.
That shit
but
just
shit,
funny
man,
as
yeah.
I was like, shit.
They gonna be like, he said, what? Zap! Get him out of here. Get him the fuck out. Damn it, they finna kick me off the fucking YouTube.
Mexicans are the new Jews.
That ain't what I was getting at. Yeah, that ain't what I was getting at. That's not what I was getting at.
Oh, shit.
That's not what I was getting at.
All right, man. We got another article here, man. Tensions are high as anti-ICE protests continue to spread. Here's what you should know. We'll give y'all all the details, man. Today in Los Angeles, Democratic Senator Alex Padilla of California was confronted by security and forcibly removed from a news conference. Padilla spoke out as initial remarks to reporters were being made and attempted to shout questions. He appeared to be restrained by security guards and was pushed out of the room. Information we know. We ain't gonna keep on going in on this news conference. Fuck that news conference.
Yeah. That video was crazy, though.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Wednesday, demonstrators in Los Angeles. What the fuck? Yeah, Wednesday's demonstrations in Los Angeles resulted in detainments. According to footage shared with CNN, in Seattle, police arrested 8 protesters. So it's happening in Seattle as well. I told y'all niggas, this shit is spreading.
City, yeah.
So it's saying now at least 3 people were detained in Tucson, Arizona, while the protests were occurring on Wednesday as well.
They stopped them protests.
Yeah.
All them protests, they stopping that shit. Like, nah.
They on that shit immediately.
They like, we already looking for y'all. But, like, since you want to protest and be in the street acting a damn fool,
They ain't playing.
we got something for your ass.
So now, National Guard responses and preparations. We got this one on the way. So Marines are bolstering deployment. About 2,000 National Guard troops are currently on active duty helping ICE agents, and another 2,000 National Guard members will be ready for duty on Thursday afternoon, according to Maj Jen Scott. What the fuck is that? What does that mean? What is that? What does that mean?
Major General.
Okay,
Major
that makes
General
sense.
Scott
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Who is leading the task force. About 700 active Marines have completed their training and will be deployed in Los Angeles within the next 48 hours. God damn, you said that in Marines on your own soil?
Yeah, bro.
That's some different shit right there.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That is insane, bro. Ah, shit.
You gotta do that shit on your own soil? I ain't gonna lie. If I was... Go ahead.
The way they looking at it is like, shit, yeah, it's our own soil.
Uh-huh.
But they not ours. That's how
Type shit.
that's the loophole they use.
Type
you know
shit.
what I'm saying?
Illegal aliens.
Exactly. That's the loophole.
Even then, shit, you still on your own soil with Marines.
I
Man.
agree.
That's crazy.
I agree, yeah.
Like, nigga, if you don't get the police to take care of this shit, man.
That's what the National Guard and shit for, though, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what they for, bro.
Damn. All right. What does it say?
Where you at?
Right here. That's nothing. Shit.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott on Thursday deployed over 2,000 Texas Department of Public Safety troopers and over 5,000 Texas National Guard soldiers across the state to assist local law enforcement response to anti-ICE protests and to maintain law and order. According to a news release from the governor's office, Noem said National Guard and military will remain in Los Angeles in order to liberate the city. Man.
It's getting real, y'all.
Yeah, they pay attention to these words. That
Texas ain't fucking around,
They
bro.
not fucking around at all. They making a statement.
They said Los Angeles need 2. Oh, shit, we gonna take 10. Oh, nah, they said 7. Shit, 7,000.
That's what it said?
Nah, I'm just adding the 2.
Oh,
That's
damn,
all.
yeah.
Shit, that's 7,000.
Golly.
Yeah, they not
Boy,
playing.
That is insane.
They say y'all niggas ain't about to keep on playing with us. Oh shit, so
The Trump administration filed another lawsuit against New York's sanctuary policies Thursday, alleging that a state law banning undocumented immigrants from being arrested at a courthouse blocks federal immigration agents from doing their job.
wow.
Man, hey,
Like
told you, bro.
Nigga, fuck the bullshit, nigga. We getting them
Yeah,
niggas up out
bro.
of here, whether
Yeah,
you like
bro.
it or not.
Yeah, you gonna have to get down or you gonna have to lay down.
Give a fuck if you working, nigga. Yeah, that's different.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth declined to say whether he will be able by a federal court order if the court decides to block the Trump administration from using federalized National Guards and Marines to help immigration enforcement in California. A federal judge in San Francisco will weigh a request from California for an agency court order that will limit how many federal officials can use Marines and members of the state National Guard in and out around Los Angeles. Man. This shit wicked, yo.
You said what?
Yeah, this shit real, bro.
Oh yeah.
This shit's real. This shit's real, bro. This shit's real as hell. Okay, what is this shit right here? Okay, so he was handcuffed. Yeah, this is the video right here.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
They actually handcuffed this nigga.
Senator Alex Padilla, I have a question for the secretary. Because the fact of the matter is, a half a dozen violent criminals that should rotate on your.
Oh my god.
They manhandled that nigga.
Bro, that is crazy.
On your ground. On your ground. Hands on your back. Hands on your back.
He's in my hands. Go ahead.
God.
Cool. Lay flat.
Put your knee on that nigga neck, man.
Hey,
Treat him like he a nigga. Fuck it. Y'all do us like that.
facts. George Floyd.
There's no recording allowed out here. I did not know. There's no recording allowed out here. So, yeah, right. No, what I'm sorry? There's no recording allowed out here. That's my boss. There's no recording allowed out here.
No recording. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not there's no recording allowed. I understand this.
Niggas be on bullshit.
Bro. Man, hey. It's real out here, man. If they can handcuff a U.S. senator for asking a question, imagine what they will do to you.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's very fair. But I mean, we already knew that nigga.
Exactly, yeah.
Y'all just finding out
Y'all
that
just
nigga,
finding
y'all
this
ain't
shit out, bruh.
immune to this shit.
This is nothing new to us, bruh. I'm just being honest with you. Like, we done seen all this shit. All you gotta do is keep looking at our whole history. They put dogs and shit out on our niggas.
Oh
like
God.
water hose, all types of shit, bro.
Don't give a
Fucking
fuck.
blew up churches.
Yep.
Yeah.
Destroy a whole community.
Destroyed a whole community. A whole Black Wall Street. Like, nigga, so we know firsthand about this shit, dog. Well, hold on. High stakes hearing on California's request to limit use of Marines and National Guard starts soon.
That was what he was just arrested at.
Yeah, okay.
So shit, CNN, they own it right now, man. If like y'all really want to tap in with this shit, check CNN's page because they got hour by the hour type fucking on rotation just updates on this whole entire thing.
We ain't gonna go into all of it.
Nah, we ain't got time for all that.
Yeah, this shit real, y'all. This shit real.
Yeah, y'all tap in with this story, man.
We want to know what y'all think.
We ain't gonna sit up here and be like, oh, pray for LA. Like, you know, they was like, pray for Paris and all that old bullshit.
No, we not on that shit.
Y'all, this is a very unfortunate situation, but hey, I mean, it's two sides of this coin for real. Because, I mean, shit, if you here legally, I mean, you ain't got shit to worry about. Because we got Mexican homies that's here legally and they not really giving a fuck.
Exactly.
They know they cool.
Exactly.
But at the same time, you know, shit, immigrants are a part of the fabric of America. And shit, they account for a certain amount of our economy.
Yeah.
This whole country was built off of immigration, so it is what it is. It's a right way and a wrong way to do everything. So we'll see how this shit works out.
Hey, you know what I mean? Stop acting like assholes in the streets, man. Stop that shit. Stop destroying shit. Just, you feel me? My whole thing with that shit, though, as far as, like, the riots, protests, it's like, you're protesting, right?
Yeah.
A country that you want to stay in, but you got the flag up of a country that you don't want to go back to.
That's very fair.
I'm like, huh?
That's very fair.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't really adding up to me. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Is this shit, like, orchestrated? Because that's a whole different discussion right there.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. If I was like one of our enemy countries, like Russia or Canada or some shit like that, this would be a perfect time. I mean, not Canada, but China.
Yeah, bro.
This would be a perfect time to like really fuck with us, do some shit.
Yeah.
I'd be trying to do some little slick shit.
What did Trump do with China? Speaking of China, what did he do with China? Didn't he just, like, sign, like come to some deal with China or something?
He just did something recently?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. I just knew that people was complaining about the tariffs for a
You ain't heard about it, bro? That shit with Trump and China. Damn. I know somebody. I saw something, bro, but I didn't really read into it. Matter of fact, no, it was on my mom's TV. She was watching the news. I wasn't paying attention, though.
We'll give y'all an update on that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that. But, yeah, bro. Just saying, you know, can't rule out any possibilities. But, yeah, it's a very unfortunate situation. And it is what it is. I hate to, you know, say like that, but it is what it is, nigga. Like, I mean, if you here illegally,
Yep.
you ain't got shit to worry about.
Yep.
If you're not here illegally, you have shit to worry about. If we were illegal immigrants in another country, they would get us the fuck up out of there.
I'll be like Anne Frank, nigga.
Yeah, they would get us the fuck up out of there, bro.
Hiding in the
No
attic,
questions
nigga.
asked, bro. They would be doing us worse than what they did to that fucking senator. Like, they would beat the shit out of us.
Facts.
So, I mean, look, you know, these are the consequences.
Bring out the K9 unit.
Flamethrower, I mean,
He said a flamethrower?
you know what I'm saying, bro? Gotta make an example, bro.
That'd be wild.
But, yeah, that's really all we got, man. You know. Give us y'all comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts.
For sure. We in the comments, man. We commenting with y'all.
For sure.
Let's have a discussion. Appreciate y'all from tapping in.
Peace.